Welcome to the righteous sphere. We separate the gray areas over here. We don't do the lying like those other places. No. We don't do no fucking lying over here. You're gonna get the truth.
So listen, y'all. I don't mean to keep laughing, but so you know how you be at work, right? You be like on a little break or something, and you be talking to other employees and stuff. So I'm talking to an employee, and I guess they like having a bad day or whatever. So they going on a little rant just about management. Man, they won't let you do this. They won't let you do that. I'm tired of this shit. They always fucking with me. Man, fuck management. So, I'm a part of management, but I'm down to earth. So, I can empathize. So I'm like, shit, man, fuck management then. I understand. So, I'm empathize with them and shit. They mad. They vent and all that stuff about what they mad about. So this way the conversation go left. So a bitch gonna tell me, you know what? I'm tired of this shit. I'm gonna fix their ass. I'm finna quit. They ain't finna keep doing me like this. I ain't coming to work tomorrow. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. So me, I'm like, you know what? That will fix them. Go ahead and quit. I think you should do it. Quit. You don't have no job. You don't be getting no money. They gonna still be here getting their money, but they ain't gonna be able to do you like that no more. You gonna fix them. They gonna be paid. You gonna be broke, but they ain't gonna be able to tell you what to do no more. Do it. So a bitch stop and look at me. Man, that's why I don't tell you shit and walk off. How you mad at me? I agree. Fuck management. Quit. Be broke. You ain't got no other job lined up, but quit so they can't tell you what to do no more. Fuck that shit. They won't let you do this. They won't let you do that.
And his opponent, accompanied by Ross Mann from Harlem, New York, weighing in at 215 pounds, GMG Big Money.
Oh, I can't wait to see this one.
These two have been waiting for this one for quite some time, and to be honest, so have I.
Welcome to class, guys. Welcome to class. How y'all feeling, guys? Keep in mind that we don't cater to any groups, gangs, communities, religions, feelings, or emotions. We cater to the truth. We cater to common sense, and we do not complicate it. How y'all feeling, guys? We here tonight because we want to talk about the attitude of our sisters right now. Black women need to stop threatening people home with fighting and violence, guys. It's just not nice. It's just not good. Like we gotta gain control of our emotions, guys. That's what it's about. We gotta become more intelligent, emotional intelligent as black folks, bro. Until we become that, we chasing our own tail. We playing games. Without any further ado, let me get into some content to explain what I mean. Because you know how we do over here at the Righteous Fair. We don't pick no sides, bro. I kick the shit out of the incorrect man or the incorrect woman. And we got some problems, yo. We got some problems. Cause that we got people that's false prophets. Remember, God told us that false prophets have gone out into the world. So we got fakers, bro. We understand that fakers now become the new real in our society. But We must identify the fakers and the frauds, guys. So let me get in. Let me start. Let me start with some content.
Bang Hayes, what's up? Latoya Brown, what's up? Listen, y'all. I'll share this with y'all, right? Y'all know I'm gonna talk my shit. I know y'all gonna get offended, but I don't give a fuck. Like, a lot of y'all is doing too much. Y'all motherfuckers be doing a lot of side check, taking, fake cheering on people because you don't like other people that don't like them. Like, y'all got the wrong shit going on. And this ain't no female shit. This ain't just dudes. It's all y'all. Like, y'all know I'm big on picking a side and standing on what you believe in. Like, not playing both sides, not being flow about the shit you be done said or the stuff you involved in. But a lot of y'all be on some cap ass shit, man. Y'all will side with a bitch based on not liking somebody else and then fake cheer a bitch on towards their goals or fake like you support them for the sake of trying to make other people look bad. Like, y'all be around here doing the fucking most for nothing. For nothing, because that's what come out of the shit y'all be doing. Nothing. Like, a lot of y'all be around, y'all be flaws and capping, faking in these cliques and groups of people, like, for the sake of what? For the sake of what? Hoping that somebody else fall off, hoping that somebody else don't do as well as what they aspiring to do. Like, y'all be around here whole cliques and fake groups of friends and shit on this same cap ass shit. This shit be sad.
And that's a fact. And that's a whole 100. You know what I mean? You don't have to like it, but it's the truth. You don't have to like it, but it's the truth. This will change. This the information that will change how you socialize with people. So you could run from it. You could run from it. But this that information that'll change how you socialize, how you recognize the fakes. And see, if you not fake, then the fake gonna disturb you. They're gonna annoy you. But see, when you fake yourself and you wearing this mask, you not even gonna be able to identify it.
Like, it's really sad. What you say, an enemy of an enemy isn't always a friend. Listen, that's how most people nowadays get their groups of friends. That's how most niggas nowadays figure out who they gonna fuck with, who they gonna try to eat with, who they gonna try to get money with, who they gonna try to grind with, like who they spend their time around, who they be like fucking with, like, what they call the long way. It be based on a common dislike of somebody, a common enemy, some cap ass shit. Y'all females do it too. Y'all be around here all indulged in, like you really supporting another female with their business or their goals and shit. But really, you only around her because you done fell out with this girl, or you and this girl fucked around and messed with the same dude. So now to make yourself feel better, you go deal with a female or go get your hair done by or go sit up around somebody that don't like her. But shit don't make no motherfucking sense. It don't make no motherfucking. It ain't got nothing to do with real and fake friends and all that shit. It got everything to do with a bitch be having some flaw ass ways in their character. Because you ain't got to be a bad person overall to do some cap ass flaw ass shit. The problem is a lot of y'all don't take personal accountability for y'all actions. So you be around here making it seem like because you ain't all the way a bad person, you don't be doing no flaw ass shit. No, correction. Y'all be doing some flaw ass shit. Swearing y'all a good person and all, bitch, you be capping. Keith, what up? Javars, what up? Right, Angel. Bitch, you ain't gonna never hear no lies when you hop on my live, ever. Nicole, what you say? Exactly. Figured out years ago to watch a motherfucker. Some of y'all being gamed right now. A motherfucker right around y'all making it seem like they rooting for y'all or in your corner, but really they're trying to like push forward or step on the demise of somebody else. Like basically a bitch around you hoping a motherfucker that they don't like don't succeed because you in the same lane as them, hoping that the shit you doing.
And that's a fact, guys. Keep in mind, tonight we're gonna go over two jokers. We're gonna go over two jokers. And this is not exclusive to one gender. Because tonight we're gonna go over a female dummy and we're gonna go over a male dummy. You know what I mean? And we're gonna go over a male dummy that click up with people that don't get no coochie, so they mad at that. And then we're gonna click up, we gonna go over a female that she just wanna be it so bad, bro. It's like this ghetto superstar, she want to be that so bad that she'll step on anybody's toes, bro. She would click up with somebody. Guys, listen, man, listen. I told you, even in me calling out the bullshit, I'm going to make it educational, and you will never, ever forget me.
And somehow dim the other person light. It don't be no real support. It don't be no real friendship. Y'all be choosing sides and getting involved in people's business and making it seem like you know the whole story on shit for the sake of a hidden agenda. That's really what it be. A lot of y'all be so quick to speak on people's business and judge people based on what you think going on. You don't even know what the fuck going on all the way.
Remember, guys, birds of a feather flock together until the cat into the cage. Remember, they don't tell you the last part of that. They don't tell you the lather of that statement right there. Birds of a feather flock together, but until the cat into the cage is when everybody start to be on a preservation shit right there. Everybody start to play that own game, their own for them. So how hard did birds of a feather stick together? You know what I mean? It's a facade. You just got to pour into you. Ladies, you got to get to a man. Get to a man because it's cold outside. These women that y'all sit around and play these games with is dangerous. It's dangerous, yo. Y'all know, and it's the majority. It's the majority. And fellas, keep in mind, this the type of information that goes both ways.
You don't even know the full story. You ain't got the whole shit that went on. All you know is some shit you want to know based on how you feel about another motherfucker. It definitely be sideways. Most of these so-called bonds and friendships and shit, that shit be some sideways ass shit.
And that's what we call a relationship cap. Some of y'all in a relationship with a female, you don't even know that she just fucking with you to get another bitch mad. She fucking with you to get a whole nother bitch mad. You know what I mean? Some of y'all females, nigga cuffed you, nigga settled for you because he want to make his baby mama mad. It be all relationship cap. It be all bullshit in the black community.
Groups and cliques of niggas and friends y'all see around. Like, bitch, some bitches be clicked up based on a common enemy. Half of them have half of the story of what halfway happened based on some halfway ass, temporary ass emotions. Then y'all click up and all of a sudden y'all best friends because y'all don't like this girl. Or, oh, y'all homeboys now. Y'all eating together because y'all don't like this nigga.
It's the same on the YouTube streets. Remember, we gonna go over a nigga. He clicked up with another nigga, and it's these sad niggas, these sorry niggas that click up. They got no results. You know what I mean? And anybody can make a YouTube channel nowadays. Niggas have no results. Niggas can make up some results. Remember, this is what they love about the internet. The internet that made it real easy for these liars and these fakers, yo.
Come on now, that shit be cap as fuck, flaw as fuck, lame as fuck. A lot of y'all be sitting around, y'all be judging people and be done develop the whole opinion about people based on a half-ass story y'all got from somebody that don't like somebody because of some flaw-ass shit, and that's why they fucked up around the next motherfucker.
That's a whole fact, y'all. Y'all niggas, it's two niggas that's fitting to get a bullet in their head, literally, because they let a garbage bag wearing chick that ain't worth a damn named Femi from the chat gas them up. You see how that shit be, bro? Niggas be emotionally disturbed. Niggas be retarded, bro. And you know that I'm equally retarded. Like, I'm not gonna, it take one to know one. So it's crazy. Like, these trolls in this YouTube space don't understand. Like, Mr. Goodbread is retarded, bro. Equally retarded as them. They don't be understanding that. Like, they don't, what the fuck they don't understand about that? Like, I match energy and I got enough energy to where I'm not gonna tire. Like, you know how the niggas y'all be trolling, they tire off so they end up blocking you and no, I'm never gonna block you. I'm gonna always encourage the confrontation. You know what I mean? That's just me. It's just me. You know the black man is weak whenever you have two men caping and jumping for a female like Femi from the chat. Now, without bashing that woman is nowhere near the top 5% to even be talking to me. You know what I mean? Me, because I'm for the black folks. I love my community. You know what I mean? If I didn't, I wouldn't be going this hard. You know what I mean? I wouldn't be going this hard and consistent. So I love my community. But whenever you will have two men cape for a female of her quality, and mind you, I just graced her. I allowed her to get on my panel and my platform because I'm for my community. I'm never too good for my people. But don't get it twisted. I am nowhere near the shit that I allow. Like, I am not that, bro. And like from this point on, bro, I'm no longer dealing with people that are not trying to get themselves in the 5% of black folks in America. Cause that's where I'm at. And that's no cap, no flex. But that's where I'm at now. Cause I wear a fuck child support hat. Y'all sit on here and y'all form your opinions. And all of y'all that take child support as a come up, y'all click up and y'all group up and y'all throw your little darts. Ma'am, you need to do your research. Bro, you need to do your research. Cause now Femi from the chat got all y'all running around here thinking like I'm some crybaby on child support. Bitch, nigga, I'm not even on child support anymore. Like, what's wrong with y'all? I love the hat. I love the hat. So because I wear the hat, you gonna form an opinion just because the majority of black folks in our community is conditioned to look for the information. The information gotta come with a look. So because I wear a fuck child support hat, salute to my guy, Mr. Palmer, Couch Gang, what up? Because I don a fuck child support crown, y'all go form y'all opinions about me without doing any research. Y'all niggas is dumb, bro.
That's why they told you to half-ass story. I told y'all one time, hurt motherfuckers always got a long-ass story to tell about some shit that supposedly happened. Shit sad. Tiffany, what you say? Speaking facts, always. Kylie, sometimes it be for the attention, but sometimes it just be because I don't like her. They hang with her, so I don't like them. They don't like them, so let me go hang with the people they don't like.
That's a fact. Niggas got their little groups and their little cliques in these YouTube spaces, and they all trying to build their channel. Cause remember, niggas with no results, lame people with no experience, no life experience could create a channel. It's free to create a YouTube channel, so anybody could do it. And they all do it, and they all click up and group up, and then they all steal talking points, and they run with the shit they like that work for them. You know what I mean? That work for them, that highlight the lack of self-improvement they put in themselves. Definitely going to send the link, bro. Don Jeter, the link is dropped. Sorry, not Don Jeter, Don Gordito. What's going on, Don Gordito? What's popping? How you feeling, bro?
My bad, I was on mute. What's up?
How you doing, bro?
Hey man, I'm chilling. How are you?
I'm good.
Uh
Now,
go
now,
ahead, man.
all right. Now, what was the issue that you had with what I post?
So my issue was uh with you saying that basically you're not holding the men who go up in these women raw accountable.
I'm not.
Right. But what I was saying is, like, I understand, you don't agree with child support. I'm 50-50. I believe in some cases child support is necessary. Okay. And
And no,
I
I see. I agree. Go ahead,
no,
bro.
go ahead, man. Sure, it's your
I
your
don't.
your panel.
I don't agree with in no cases child support is necessary. I agree
Okay.
that no cases child support is necessary.
Oh, can you still hear me? Because my mic is like messed up. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, bro.
Okay. So you don't believe like if you have a child, you're supposed to financially take care of the child?
I agree that I'm supposed to take care of the child. Yes, I'm supposed to provide for anything that I produce, I'm supposed to provide for as a man. But child support is a $61 billion industry bubble, like the school bubble, like the college bubble,
Hmm.
and it's not helping black folks. It's actually hurting black folks. It is. It is. You know what I mean? So this is why I go to the source. You feel me? My guy Don, I go to
Hmm.
the source because these women are responsible for what come in and out of this world. Get that? You understand that? Like, so I'm gonna go to the source. You know what I mean? Honestly, if the women resorted back to their natural nature, feel me now, to where they only let the alpha men, and when I say alpha men, I'm talking about the men that's about something, the men that are aggressive in life. If they revert back to that, only dealing with the men with the strongest mane, like they're all designed for, then we wouldn't have this problem we have in the black community. Our sisters today are mating with the beta males, bruh. That's the problem right there. That's a problem right there. And they're mating with the beta males because they get incentivized for a child support check, right? And here's the kicker, right? Who that affect more? The man or the woman? It affect the woman more. It don't affect the man. You said that out your mouth. You know that. You know this fact. You know that the woman gets the worst end of the stick according to society, according to the same white supremacists that they go to child support and put us on, right? Because that person holds us accountable automatically, automatically when we both lay down to have sex unprotected. We both lay down for that. We didn't lay down to have a baby. She didn't lay down to have a baby. I didn't lay down to have a baby. And we know this in the black community. We're not gonna play dumb. You know what I mean? Because you know that you have a girl, right? And at some point in the relationship, a condom is disrespectful. Right, right, right? Am I right or wrong?
I don't agree because
Yo, wait. So wait, hold on. Hold on. So you don't agree that if you're dating a black woman
hmm
in the black community
okay.
for 8 months, let's give it 8 months,
Hmm.
that on the ninth month you come in there with a kind of matter of fact, so you're saying that you can date a black woman for 8 months and have condoms in your pocket? That's what you think?
If yeah, if she isn't on
Have
any
you
birth
done
control.
this? Have you done this?
Let me answer your question, then I'll tell you if I've done it or not.
I
So
got
if she's not on any birth control, like I said in my comment, there's many forms of birth control. If she's not on birth control, yeah, if I don't want to have any kids, I got to protect myself. You were just saying in your in when you were replying to me that they can just go to the court and then put you on child support. So if you already know that, why wouldn't you protect yourself?
because I'm a MGTOW channel, and
Okay.
I tell men to not even bother women, leave women alone, go their own way, find God,
Uh huh.
and get their purpose. So we don't bother with women. We don't. We know. So that's like automatic. You know what I mean? You
Hmm.
know what I mean? Like automatic. We don't fuck with them. We ain't fucking with them. We ain't fucking with them like that. That's what and I also told you that too. You know what I mean? But now what I asked was, how do you how can you defend the fact that women are the creators of life and women
Correct.
need to be more responsible
Correct.
for the coochie? They gotta stop letting the beta males nut up in them. When they know they deal with the harder, they take the harder, they take the harder end of the stick when it comes to that.
Well, like I said, like life's not fair. You know what I'm saying? Like life's not fair. So, knowing that, you need to go in this protecting yourself. Like it doesn't make sense if you don't
But
want to have.
why do I need? Hold on. Why do I need to go in there protecting that if they take the harder end? If the women take the harder end of the stick, and
Mhm.
what I do is try to tell them. I tried to make our sisters aware that sister, this shit that they've been telling y'all, this dumb shit that these mothers and these grandmothers, mama loves, the people that we love and hold dear to our heart, they've been telling them is wrong and it's false and it's a backwards way of thinking. That's what I've been telling them.
Okay, but
Be,
how are they taking the end of the stick when they can put you on child support and
that's
they
it.
can get help? Right, right, but they can get help from the government as well. So
How has
how are
that been
they
working
get
for them?
how
How has
how
that been working for them, bro?
I mean it you can say it hasn't worked for them. Some people
All
say it
right,
has.
it's over then, bro.
But what I'm saying is that has nothing to do with you protecting yourself.
It
And it's
does.
not
It
just
has
from
everything to do with me protecting. Because what if I tell you, right? I speak for the men that's willing to pay child support. We don't care. We don't mind paying child support for our desire for raw sex. So we don't mind paying child support, right? But we just want our half. We want access to our half. We don't want when the relationship break up, when the relationship fail, because obviously if we just want sex, we just want raw sex, then we did not want to be a dad. But we don't mind paying child support, right? So when the relationship break up, we just want our half. So she don't get to control who we have our half around. You know what I mean? What happened about that? Go ahead. What you were saying?
so so again, life's not fair. If because I can give you my situation. I was married. I live in Massachusetts. I think you sound like you live in New York. Am I correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So I'm in Boston. Anyways, I was married and I got divorced. I got one kid. But see, the thing is, in my state, when you separate, the mom and the dad have 50-50 legal and 50-50 joint custody. So I was cool until, we went to court. And then we went to court, we finalized the divorce, everything 50-50, no child support, no alimony. That was because my son's mom and I, worked it out. But what I'm saying is, if I didn't want to have a kid by this woman, because if you go raw into a woman, you can have a kid. You know that, right? That's one of the outcomes.
Yeah, we know that.
Not 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 not
Bro, we know that. Remember, we the
okay.
guys that don't mind paying child support.
But
Cause
that
you
doesn't
also
make any
know,
sense though. Because
huh?
how are you gonna say fuck child support, but then turn around and say you don't mind paying child support?
Because we know what child support is about. Just because we know what it's about, don't mean we don't have to pay it. We still have to pay it. Automatically, society hold us. You know what I mean? We on a higher level thinking right here. Like we critical thinkers over here. Like, you know what I mean?
I
You get what I'm
I
saying?
so if you're thinking critically, why would you need the government to tell you what to do to take care of your
Do,
child?
do you realize? Do you realize we don't need the government? She feel we need the government. When do we go to the government like, yo, can you please tell me what to do
Okay.
with my child?
But
Do you realize that your sister, your queens, take us to the government? They snitch on the child. They put the child on paperwork. Not us fathers. You know what I mean? Because do you don't shy away from the fact that I told you I speak for the men. You know we have men that sit there and say, "Yo, I want you to have my baby. I want you to have my baby." Like, and told her like, "Yo, I want." You have men in your community that wanted to have a baby. We sat there, we planned it, we talked about it, and all that. You know that, right? That's what I speak for. You know what I mean?
o-
And it just went left because she let somebody get in her head, or because from the beginning she had an ulterior motive. But that's who I speak for. So what you was gonna say now, bro?
yeah, so I'm saying again, like if you're saying that the men that you talk to or the men that are in your space,
I speak for.
if you speak for, they're willing to pay child support for access to raw sex,
Because
then
they
why
didn't
you
mind if
then
they had a baby or not. Like we
okay.
know what comes from raw sex. So
Okay.
whether we had a baby or not, because we decided like, yo, we gonna have raw sex with this bitch, we feel she
Okay.
probably worthy. Whatever the case may be, we're going.
Yeah, right. But what I'm saying is there's consequences to that. Like
The
you can you
only
can you can you can have
consequences a man face is child support.
no,
That's what I'm
not
saying.
not 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 just child support. You can get, STDs, STIs. You know what I'm saying? Like it's more than just, raw sex is risky. You know what I'm saying? So what I was saying in my comment was you have to protect yourself. If you're saying all this that she can, somebody can get in this woman's head, or this woman can change her mind and just put you on child support, and nobody wants to be on child support. I mean, let's be honest. Like nobody wants to be on child support. Like you shouldn't
Yeah,
have the government going into your paycheck, taking out money to take care of your kid. You and the child's mother should figure that out on your own.
that's right.
So with that being said, that's why I'm saying you have to protect yourself. That's why you have to make sure you have protection, because because
But
because
you
because in
saw
the
what?
end, it's gonna in the end you're gonna get the short end of the stick, not her.
Yeah, I get that, and that's why I said on that comment, I said you're not wrong. You heard that, right? I said you're not wrong,
Yeah.
but but the mindset you take by not holding the woman accountable automatically, right? I speak for the guys that we know that if we don't want a child, we gonna do what we gotta take because we got value. We already know. We know what's going on. Like we on level like 607 over here, bro. We on like 607. So I mean that's basic talking point shit. We passed that. We know what time it is over here. Meaning, sis, if y'all up the ante, then if y'all use y'all hypergamy right, then men will actually do better in life. Men will actually develop better. The chips will all fall where it needs to fall at. If women are more responsible with their coochie. If women start backing out condoms, you know what I mean? If women start backing out condoms, like, hey, because they control access to sex. They control sex. Women control sex. So they need to start controlling it better.
Okay, but you control you, right? All you can do control is yourself. And again, at the end of the day,
I-
she can
See,
go to the
we
go ahead.
saying the same thing. We saying the same thing, but you're focused on something that we already know. That's automatic. We already know that. But we cannot let our sisters off the hook, and we have to give our sisters the information that they need. Our sisters need to do better, bro. Cause the men, like, see how we know, you gotta protect yourself. I know I gotta protect myself. I know I gotta protect myself so good that I'm now starting to focus on telling these bitches how to protect themselves. You get what I'm saying? Because
I
I
hear
get what you're
you.
saying. I
I
get
hear
what
what
you're
you
saying.
okay, I hear what you're saying, but you shouldn't be telling men that they could be raw dogging these women, man, because there's a lot of
I'm not
consequences to
telling
that.
men. I didn't tell men. You said that I'm telling men. I said I don't give a I wouldn't give a fuck what man is running raw dog in the bitch because I don't speak for them. You see, because it's only a small percentage of men. You get that there's only a small percentage of men that these bitches is fucking. They all fucking the same dirty dick nigga in our community, right? You get that?
I mean, some. Nah, I don't.
So come
I
on,
I I
man.
I
Come
remember that
on,
stat, and
man.
I don't know how true that stat is. Like I know what they were
Come
saying, like they're having sex with what, like 20% of the men or something like that. What was it?
it's a stat running around here that tell you only a small
Yeah,
percentage of men is having sex. Only a
yeah.
small percentage of men is getting sex while everybody else is sitting here not getting nothing.
But isn't that like depending on your age? You see what I'm saying? Because isn't it true? Like as a man ages, he gets more into his career, he makes more money, so he might not, excuse me, be having sex when he's like young, but as he ages and has more options, he's probably having sex.
All right. So my next question, right? Because we're saying the same thing, but
Yeah.
why do you have a problem with me holding women accountable? or when
It-
you see
okay.
society holds man accountable
Mhm.
automatically, but society don't hold women accountable. So all I'm doing is evening the scale. So I mean, do you have a problem with that, or what? Like, what was your whole? What was your whole? What was the meaning? Like, highlight me.
So so we live in an egalitarian society. So it should be, 50-50. We hold each other accountable. We should be responsible for our own actions. But like keep telling you, life isn't fair.
But
So,
now we gonna make it fair. We gonna make it fair because
but
society holds
okay.
men accountable. So now the internet gonna hold
Mhm.
the women accountable.
But who's running said society?
Women is running society right now, bro.
I wouldn't. I don't know, man. I think you have men that are holding men, because think about it. So let's just say, me and my ex, right? Let's just say she was keeping my son away from me, and I'm like, f that. You're not gonna. I'm tired of you trying to keep my son away from me. I'm gonna go get my son from you. Now she can't physically beat me up, right? So if I barge into her house, who's gonna stop me? Who can she call to stop me?
Okay.
No, I'm saying, who could she call to stop me? More than likely law enforcement, right?
She's gonna call police.
Okay, and who are the police made up of mostly?
I'm not talking about white folks today, bro.
No, no,
I'm
I'm
not
not
looking
talking. I'm
over
not
there.
talking about white people either. I'm just saying police are mostly made up of men, right?
Men, right.
So they're going to enforce the law. So that's what I'm saying. At the end, you go into that courtroom. It's up to the way that judge interprets the case. It depends on what the judge does, right? It depends on how the judge interprets that case. So the judge can be like we had a judge, and it actually was a female judge, mad cool. We had like uh, uh, what you call it, one of those like divorce plans. So we had everything outlined. The judge was like, cool, thanks for working it out, see you later. But it could have been another judge that said, well, Mr. Don Gordito, you're going to be put on child support. You know what I'm saying? Like it all depends. So that's why I'm saying us as men need to protect ourselves first.
I
I
get what
understand. I understand what you're saying, and I agree to a certain point that, yeah, stuff is effed up, but unfortunately, that's just the way it is. That's why you protect yourself.
all right
I
now.
know I sound like a broken record, but I'm just trying to
No,
get
no, no.
this
I
out
get
so
what you're
people can
saying,
hear it.
bro. I get it's your point, bro. I get what you're saying. And bro, you gonna be over here in the righteous, but I can tell because you laughing and shit. So you already know, bro. You already man, listen. I got one last analogy, and then we gonna break something down together. We gonna call out a sister. We gonna see what's wrong with the sister. I want to see your. I want to hear your take on the sister. I'm gonna play a sister that's out of bounds, and I want to hear your take on it.
All right.
All right, but first, back to this whole accountability joint, right? Do you agree, right, that if a person plays with a loaded gun, right, and they shoot themselves, that it's their fault or is the gun fault?
If they're playing with a loaded gun and they shoot themselves, I mean, did they know the gun was loaded?
They know the gun was loaded because
Okay.
it's a gun. It's
o-
heavy.
Okay.
They pick it up. It's
Okay.
heavy. The safety is off.
Uh
They
huh.
know that the safety off. They take the safety off.
Uh
You know
huh.
what I mean? And then they shoot themselves.
Okay, so it depends, because yeah, we can think that, oh, it's that person's fault, but there's cases that hold the gun owner accountable for having that gun off safety and having it loaded. You see what I'm saying?
No, I don't see what you're saying. The
So
person picks the gun up.
okay,
The person picks the gun up.
uh huh,
They start playing with the gun.
uh huh,
And then they put their finger on the trigger, not the
correct,
owner. They put
correct.
their finger on the trigger and
Mm-hmm.
they fire the gun.
Uh huh.
Is it the
Sure.
gun fault or is it the person
I
who
mean, I
put
mean,
their finger on the trigger and fired the gun?
it's definitely like the gun's fault, but
What?
It's not the
Yo,
gun's
you
fault.
playing
No.
games, bro.
No. I'm saying it's not the gun's fault. Like definitely not
Oh,
the
all
gun's
right,
fault.
all right,
Yeah,
all
yeah,
right,
it's not the gun's fault.
all right.
It's that person's fault. I understand what you're saying, but if let's just say if it's somebody else's gun, that person who the owner of the gun, they could be held accountable as well. That's all I'm saying. So that's why I'm saying like if you gotta like look, man, you gotta keep your guns in the safe. You see what I'm saying? You gotta
Nah,
keep your guns in the
no
safe, and you gotta make sure
sir.
nobody
Nah.
plays with them.
Yes, sir. I'm gonna give you an E for effort on that one. But
Nah,
you
man.
knew because you smart enough to know exactly where I was going, so you still left yourself an exit plan. Hold on, though. Hold on, bro. We gonna come back to you real quick, yo. We got Zone in the house. Zone, what's going on, Zone?
Salute, Mr. Goodbread.
What's going on?
Salute to the guests on the panel. Salute to everybody in the chat.
Yo, what up?
I'm not gonna be before you guys long, but I couldn't help but to not hit that link, man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all up here chopping it up. And so what is it? What is it? Don Gordita? Don Gordita, that's the name.
Gordito. Yeah.
Pleasure to speak with you this evening.
Yeah, what up?
Um so I so I've been listening, bruh. I've been listening, and it's a great conversation. But why are you tippy toeing around? You know what I mean? Like the obvious, like why are you tippy toeing around like the accountability part, man? You know what I'm saying? Like, do you understand what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, you talking about
or
like as far as like women being held accountable for their irresponsibilities?
yeah, because I hear a lot of like 50, a lot of 50-50 stuff, and you know, you and I both know that society doesn't work like that.
But
You
when
know?
when it comes to like family court,
Oh, when it
When
comes
it
to
comes to
family court,
everything, bro. When it comes to
when it when
everything,
it
bro.
when it
Stop
comes when it
playing.
when it comes to family court, when it comes to criminal law, when it comes to the welfare system, when it comes to the
The workplace.
summertime,
The workforce.
the summertime when they used to tell you the boys have to go outside and play in 100-degree heat, and the women the girls can stay inside and drink Kool-Aid and watch soap operas, and you know what I'm saying? You know how it is. You know what
yeah.
I'm
you
saying?
know,
So,
Like,
so exactly. So if we know how it is, that's what I'm saying. You got to protect yourself. If we know
well,
all this, go ahead.
go ahead, brother. My bad.
No. All I'm just like I said, I keep repeating this. If we know this is how it is, this is why we as men need to protect ourselves.
but do you know your message? Your message read with your message, it's not helping anything because all the women gonna think is
Hmm.
I could bust it open because the men is they're gonna go bust it open. If you don't put the fire under their feet, they're never gonna change, bro. You got our sisters need information, bro.
But they're busting it open already.
But they need
Well,
info because they don't have the information, bro. They
The
have
well,
they
here,
have
information.
here
more.
but here's
It's more
it.
brothers like you. It's more brothers like you than
Nah.
brothers like me. It's more brothers than you
Yeah,
because I'm
yo, and
telling the absolute truth. So they're gonna run from me and they'll go run to a brother like you, and that's the
yo,
problem, bro.
and
That's
what,
the
and yo,
problem.
what I want to say to that, right? Because I got two daughters, right? And see, here's the thing. My issue with what you're saying, Don Gordita, is not necessarily like a problem, because I understand that you're gonna have your own train of thought, just like every man is gonna have their own train of thought.
Facts.
My issue though to what you say is because I have two daughters. See, when I grew up, right, they had commercials on TV telling men that we need to wrap it up, that we need to protect ourselves. But that same energy was not put into the women when it came to single motherism,
Exactly.
when
So
it came
man,
to, what I'm saying, like all of the stuff that they did. You know what I'm saying? I got two daughters, and I have to tell them, I have to remind them because I know that the school system, even though they went to good schools, I know the school system is not telling them in their sex ed class that they're not putting the emphasis on women to protect themselves.
So can
They're
I
putting the
please?
emphasis.
Zo, can I please? Can I please,
Yeah,
Zo?
go ahead,
'Cause
Mr. Goodbread.
You wasn't hate when the motherfucker was living, goddammit. Now the motherfucker dead. Fuck this son of a bitch. Fuck him, goddammit, and fuck anybody with his ass. Yeah. Y'all know the motherfucker ain't no good. You want look. All you motherfuckers been snitching for him and shit. Now you standing up in here, goddammit, talking about preach it, preacher, preach it, preacher. Fuck that nigga. Fuck that. I'm gonna shoot your ass too, motherfucker. Keep on. You gonna get shot too, nigga. You gonna get shot. God bless. God bless the fool, goddammit. God bless the fool. Now, I'm gonna tell y'all something. I'm gonna end this goddamn thing. Look, where's that goddamn money bowl at? Who got that money bowl? We taking that money right now so we leave this bitch. We ain't leaving out here for free, motherfucker.
Yo, and peep this.
That was funny.
Even I heard you say that earlier that child support is, you feel like child support is acceptable in some cases, and if that's how you feel about it, that's okay. But the problem with that thinking, that way of thinking, is that even if you decide to jump out there and have raw sex with a chick, get her pregnant, and you pay her child support, what justice does it do for her? Because even though you're paying her child support, that's not going to be enough assistance. The child support is not going to replace the father not being in the home. So that's why Mr. Goodbread says this is a MGTOW channel, because the philosophy and ideology from the get-go is the consequence of having raw sex is child support. So therefore, you need to focus on God and your purpose, you know what I'm saying, before you jump out there and start having raw sex. And if you're going to do that, then you just need to, you know what I'm saying, you need to settle down with,
one female.
whoever it is. Exactly. So
Yeah, I agree with that.
so that's what I just wanted to say, man, is that, I got 2 daughters, and I have to put the emphasis on them that even if they unfortunately don't wait until marriage, if you're going to do something, you need to make sure that you take the proper precautions. I got to talk to y'all like y'all are boys, even though y'all are girls, because I know your mother's not talking to this, and I know the schools is not talking to y'all.
Yeah.
I got a sister that has 3 children, two girls and 1 boy, by two different men. So if she would have had the ideology that when she was doing whatever she was doing with those 2 men, I love my nieces and my nephew, but those children would not be here right now. And it's hard. Even though myself and my brother, we do the best we can to help her out, it is very difficult when it's a mother and 3 children in the homes. So that's why.
But you guys, I don't mean to interrupt you, but you guys are still helping her out, right? You guys are there for her, right?
We definitely are. We definitely are. But
that's what I'm saying about accountability. See, you're typically not holding her accountable because you're still there helping her take care of the kids. And that's
well, here's the thing. It's not like so when I say help, it's not like I'm sending her $100 every week or whatever. It's you know what I'm saying, it's hey, a school uniform needs to be purchased, or we trying to send the kids to camp this summer. But and that is part of the roles. That is part of the roles of the men in the family. I believe that we take care. My philosophy is that men, we take care of children, especially if they're in your family. Point blank, period. Because I can't have my little nephew, just not having no man in his life. He needs a man in his life, even if his father's choosing not to be there.
Right.
You feel me?
Right. But that's what I'm saying. So she's not being held accountable. Is what I'm saying. So if it's not the judges, the child support, it's going to be friends. If it's not friends, it's going to be family. So this is why I'm saying, if you don't want children, just protect yourself, because we're going to get the short end of the stick.
But no,
What
you're
I'm
not.
saying, no, no,
Yeah,
no,
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 no, no, no,
no,
no, no, no,
no,
no, no, no, no,
no.
no,
She got
no,
the short
no.
end of the stick.
Hold on. She get the short end of the stick. And for one, bro, I just told you, Don, I told you, we represent the bros that don't mind paying the child support. Remember, he just told you, we know that childs need to be taken care of.
Okay.
I told you, John, remember, we don't mind paying the child support. We also are the bros that's speaking up for the men who need to go now. They need to go to visitation. Now they got to go to the judge and get their other half, and that's what we do over here. So now, I mean, we not the Pookie channel that a lot of people try to tag us for, but you know what I mean. We don't mind paying child support. We know child support is needed. We don't mind. Like the person that don't pay for that don't provide for the household is
Hmm.
worse than a non-believer, bro. We understand that. Like we strapped up over here, bro.
Okay. So the F child support, that's just a troll.
It's kind of a troll, but it's not a
Okay.
troll because I really mean that. I really mean that. Child support ain't never helped us, but you know what I mean, I'm not on child support anymore, bro.
Hmm.
But and Don Gordita, and please don't take this as me, attacking or anything like that. You know what I'm saying? It's just that when it comes to certain things regarding the family court system, when it comes to, just be masculinity in general, it's under attack, and it's a lot of things are taken out of context. For instance, like if we talk about the F child support had, like I agree with Mr. Goodbread, there should not be a child support system, because if women, the same way that it was pushed on us by BET and MTV
Exactly.
and VH1 and all of these Channel 5s, and your commercials during Jerry Springer and Maury, about the all of the STDs and promotion of safe sex, which mostly was geared towards men, right? If the same energy was put into women, the advertisement of women taking accountability and protecting themselves, there wouldn't be a need of child support. There wouldn't be a need for that. You see, I told my daughter, right? I said, do not have sex unless you're ready to be a parent, because I'm not taking care of your kids. I'm still taking care of you. So if you decide to get out there and have sex against the expectations that me and your mom have in this household, we're not taking care of your kids. Your mom can help you out. I'm not doing it because I'm still taking care of you. So that's what I'm saying. Like, that same energy and that same accountability is not put on the women the same way that it is put on the men.
So
And that's a
would
fact.
um so why do you think it's not put on the women? Like, because I see tons of birth control. I see Planned Parenthood is always talking about, stuff like abortion, stuff like that. So why don't you think it's
Because
why
they're
don't you
not taught. They're not taught it. They're not taught it because the women before them, the women previous before them,
hmm
they made the same mistakes because they wasn't taught. It was never taught to them. So
okay.
now they make it out as if they did some smart shit by telling these women just throw them on child support and blaming the man. Remember, they make excuses the reason. And they've been given the excuse that it's the man's fault because the man supposed to be responsible for his penis. So remember, it's just what Zone just told you. For years, we have been told we have to be responsible for our penis. But what about the women? They gotta,
And
they should, they when they get the shorter end of the stick, bro. Remember, they're the ones who titties to start to sag. They're the ones who got to be stuck with that baby 24/7. I mean, that's them. And
and
they're also the ones that brag about being the most educated women in the nation. You know what I mean? So that
yeah.
shit don't make sense. Make it make sense.
And on top of that, right? Since you mentioned Planned Parenthood, that's not a benefit. That's not a benefit to women. It's certainly not a benefit to Black women. Planned Parenthood has been has been used in a negative way, more so in a negative way than it has been positive. Like, do you understand how many Black babies like have been deleted because of that. Like, and this is what I try to teach my daughter.
Mhm.
Planned Parenthood, something like that. That's not even an option. So if you're taking accountability, if you're preventing a problem, if you're working on prevention, it's a great chance that you're not even going to have to deal with that problem. Like, for instance, when it comes, like, you take men and you take economics or finances, right? So for me personally, if I run into a financial issue, I can't run to my mom for nothing. I can barely run to my dad. Like, my dad is so tight with money that I will try to do anything before I try to, what I'm saying, ask him for money. You see, it's the same. It's like that same thing with us. Like, we don't really have anybody that's gonna save us. So we always have to work. We have to save money. We have to invest. We have to work on prevention so that eventually, that if a car repair comes, or if we got to leave out of town for emergency, see, we've already worked on that prevention part. So now when the actual problem gets here, we're prepared for it. There is no prevention a lot of times when it comes to these women. They just, meet the homie. They feel a swag, and next thing you know, Valentine's Day comes, and by Christmas, January next year, is a baby born. Like, there was no prevention of safe sex on her part. So that's why I'm teaching my daughter, don't don't put the responsibility. He is not the responsibility. Your body and your future is your responsibility.
Exactly.
You are your responsibility,
That's
not him.
all. That's all. That's all I be saying. Like, and there's so many other channels that promote so many other things. You can go there. But I'm gonna promote and I'm gonna teach these young women how not to make the same mistake these older dumb bitches made. That's it. But y'all, we gotta go. We gotta roll. We gotta keep the show rolling. I'm glad I got y'all two here. You know what I mean? And again, yo, bro, Don, I
Yeah,
want
what's
to
up?
commend you for coming through, for holding your ground, because again, iron sharpens iron, and we don't gotta agree on everything. That's fucked up if we gotta sit here and agree or dislike each other because we don't agree on everything. I just know that's your stance. So when I got somebody that idea that line up to that stance or need that type of information, I send them to you. That's all. I'm not offended. You feel how you feel, and you free to feel how you feel. Now, I need you to know, I need to see your opinion on this. Cause, you know what I mean? You see how us guys could sit here and chop it up, have a conversation, agree to disagree without any violence. You know what I mean? Without any violence. Clap it up, yeah. Clap it up though. Clap it up though. Cause that's real. That's real. You know what I mean? Cause I was fitting in it. Cause I thought you was down with that Big Jake XXX dude. You know what I mean? Who's very disrespectful. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah.
And
Me and him go way back.
oh, y'all go way back.
Yeah.
So, what is it that y'all relate on? Like, what brings y'all two together? Cause
We just, like I said, we just go way back, and we, you know, participated in some of the same sectors on YouTube.
when you mean sectors, what do you mean?
So you know how, like, you have your space, like spaces, like you have yours, like, you have like a roasting sector, you have a beef sector, you have Black Manosphere, just different.
Oh,
Yeah, just that's what I mean when I sectors.
no, like what I mean. I ask questions because I'm
Mhm.
kind of new. Don't
Okay,
don't let don't let the subscriber count. I just went viral like 3 times in a row,
all right.
so I got all them subs and shit. You know what I mean? But we kind of new over here, so we don't know like. So can you break it down, like explain it, like you know what I mean, shine, bro. Like let us know, like when you say sectors, what that mean? Because I'm thinking this is just YouTube, like.
Yeah, so basically, like, a sector is like if a group of people who probably agree on certain issues, they just come together and start making, videos, usually like live streams and stuff together, and it just becomes a sector. I mean,
Okay.
that's simply like how to sum it up. Basically, it's
It's
just
like the click up. It's like people
yeah,
click up. You
yeah,
have you share it. All right.
yeah. Like
So
if you like roasting, there's a sector over there where they do nothing but roasting. You know what I'm
uh,
saying? If you like you want to beef, there's a sector when they actually they beef over there. So it's just different spaces.
okay, I get it. I get it now. You know what I
Mhm.
mean, I get it. I learn fast. All right, y'all. So let's break this thing down right here,
Like
cause
MGTOW, MGTOW had its own space too. I mean, they still do, but it's not as popular as it once was. Like MGTOW, I would say back maybe 2017, 18 was extremely popular on YouTube. Like they had their own space.
that's about. I remember that.
Yep.
All right, y'all. So let's break this thing down right here, cause this is the beef between girls. This is how this. So y'all got an example of how the brotherhood, how we can sit here and agree to disagree. But now this is sisterhood shit right here. This is sisterhood shit, and I don't understand right here because this woman is everything that she claimed the person that she's beefing with is, and it don't make no sense to me. So let's sit here and listen to this right here, y'all. And remember, black women need to stop threatening people home with fighting. They need to stop it. It's not a good code. That masculine acting like a man, screaming, shouting, yelling, acting all masculine, that's a defense mechanism. You know what I mean? Real women don't act like that, yo. Real women don't act like that. And you telling on yourself. Cause half the time, y'all females that be doing that shit, y'all be wild pussy, yo. You know what I mean? Y'all be wild, and y'all only act like that because y'all from this era. Y'all new bitches is from this era where y'all didn't get the knock on your door. You know what I mean? Y'all ain't get the knock on the door. And your mama never told you the famous saying, you know what I mean? This right here was the famous saying that mamas across the world would tell their kids. The especially the ones that were street fighters and thought they could fight the world. You keep it up and you gonna meet your match. You see these bitches and then social media. I blame social media for this because social media made it easy for people to talk crazy shit and talk this gangster shit and not have to get touched and then cry or then run to the police and talk about bullying. Sometimes bullying. I don't condone bullying, guys, but sometimes bullying creates the character. You know what I mean? Sometimes bullying creates the character. Without bullying, there is no character sometimes, guys. It's nothing but participation award. But let's get on into this right here, man. Let's get into this right here.
Did just that. She was trying to tease me and say, "Oh, I'm in Chicago." We call that the Takashi effect. Takashi came out to the hood of Chicago and was like, "Yeah, niggas, what y'all doing now? Y'all not," because the world was asleep at that time. And then he posted it after he left Chicago. We call that the Takashi effect. Because if you were about what you say you are, you would have been there and stayed there, right? But you didn't. You were moving. Now this person is in Houston in the state of a woman, Rhoda, who I've had issues with. And Rhoda just said about a week ago, this woman who I've been trying to hold accountable, that she was going to get everyone that hates me in a whole ball and they were all going to sue me. I had a 9-year clean record where I didn't have an issue with another black woman. The last black woman I did have an issue with was 9 years ago. She was sharing my intimate pictures online, sending them to my family, my husband's family, and then I did do something dumb. I texted her location, her job, and I told her I was going to beat the hell out of her, and I meant every letter. I meant it. And I meant it because I was.
Now, I done told y'all about them aggressive victims. How you gonna play the victim and be able to beat the hell out of somebody at the same time?
Yeah, I
Unbelievable.
think this is the beef sector right here. Actually,
This is? You
I
know
think
them?
so. Yeah. No, but there's a lot of people in that sector.
Okay.
But this is like what I'm talking about right here. Like this is what they do.
This is just what they do.
Yeah, this is what they do.
All right, I bet. Cool, yo. Yo, this is dope right here. This is gonna be dope.
Was so embarrassed when my husband's dad said, "What the fuck is going on? Why am I looking at her naked body?" It was things that I sent to a woman personally, and she shared it publicly, and then she took me to court. Same thing.
Wait, why the fuck is a woman sharing another woman some freak hole shit? This is see these women be having them P Diddy freak offs themselves, bro. That freak off shit. Yo, sisters with sense, y'all be sending bitches pictures of y'all naked. Let me know if that's the norm, like, cause you know this some new shit. We in the modern times, and that's what's up. Why y'all don't send them shits to men? Oh, I gotta play that back. Miss said she just admitted to some whole shit.
And I meant it because I was so embarrassed when my husband's dad said, "What the fuck is going on? Why am I looking at her naked body?" It was things that I sent to a woman personally, and she shared it publicly. And then she took me to court. Same thing Gail's doing to me. Took me to court and came in there with a battered wig, looking like she, went to church every day when she was a stripper. I want y'all to know that. So my attorney was 10 steps ahead. I had about 30 pages of.
It's funny how she look all nasty like that, but you sending her naked pictures and shit, bitch. You must look equally as nasty as her, yo. We ain't dumb. We ain't dumb now. You know what I mean? You just told on yourself.
Where she sent my pictures and the embarrassment that it caused me. To this day, it still bothers me that my dad-in-law and my family, they know how I look in intimate settings. That's something I never forget. But I was young and dumb. 9 years young and dumb. I'm not like I am.
She said she was young and dumb. She a liar. That shit was last year. That shit was probably 2 years ago, yo, allegedly.
Today. So when this woman did this to me, she was planning on giving me a criminal charge for harassment. And then when the judge saw all those pages of where she sent my photos and how she said, "I'm going to destroy you," he threw the case out in minutes. I paid $1,000 for a 2-minute appearance, but it was to clear my name. And this woman knew about that, and she's trying to repeat that. Well, she has a history. I don't, because I wasn't charged. I did what any other person would have done in the heat of the moment. I was angry. I was embarrassed because I sent that to you. Now, today, it's called revenge porn. She would have went to jail. It just wasn't a thing 9 years ago. Y'all feel what I'm saying? So when I say I'm an open book, I am an open book, and I don't regret anything I did, because this was a Black woman who was older than me, who I thought, "Your girl, how does this look?" You know, when you are engaged and you're trying to look good for your man, well, how does this look? Women, we're okay with that. We can look at each other and say, "Girl, your body look good." I know, girl. Men can't.
You lying. You lying. You a nasty hoe, yo. You a nasty hoe. That's what you is. You a woman. Miss Goodbread. That's true, Miss Goodbread. Miss Goodbread looking at me with Miss Goodbread give me the side lip. This bitch lying, bro. She meat the meat.
You hitting from the back, beating my shit in. I asked you why it feel like that. You said feel like what? I tell you meat the meat. You said you took the rubber off. So I'm throwing it back even harder. You tell me you got the nut, so I'm throwing it back even harder. You got the one hand on the neck, one thumb in ass, hitting my shit, beating it the fuck in. Now you nut. You leave the money on the dresser for it, plan B. 2 days later, you calling my phone asking me, did I take what? I left the money on the dresser for the plan what?
Yo, that's Don. That's another reason why I focus on these bitches, bro. You heard her. You heard her. Now, who fault was that, Don?
But someone like that, I don't think could be saved. So like, why? Like, I wouldn't even
My
like,
man.
I wouldn't even like bother with somebody like that in real. Well, with her, I'll definitely wear a condom. But
That's a fact.
other than that, I wouldn't deal with somebody like that.
That's fact. That's facts.
Yeah.
Can't do that, bro. You packing. Men can't do that, but we can do it, right? So this woman took what I did and did that, and I don't regret it. I still have the letter that came to my house, summons me coming to criminal court. When I saw criminal court, I broke down. I said, "So I'm the villain and she's the victim? How?" Because she didn't show the judge all those pictures, right? And I also had character witnesses too. So again, this woman is trying to make me repeat what I went through 9 years ago, because when she started attacking my mom, I did say that I had an older sister and she'll put hands on her. Now, I didn't say my sister will put hands on you and choke you, put hands on you and beat your ass. I just said put hands on you. That is not a clear threat of violence. I mean, preachers, they put hands on you, right? And they.
Yo, she's a dummy, yo. That is a clear, yo, bro. What y'all think, chat? What y'all think, chat? Panel.
Man, yo, she is bugging. Like this is
She
definitely
said that don't. That's not a clear threat, bitch.
she
If you
she
put
is the
hands on
reason.
somebody, that is a threat.
Yo, she is the reason that the MGTOW exists, man. She is
Right?
the reason for it, man. Like this right here, everything she's saying is she brought on herself. From the pictures to her the father-in-law, she talking about seeing her in some type of inappropriate way. It's all her fault. So anything she really saying after that, like she is part of the consequence. You know what I'm saying? And it goes back to, it goes back to the accountability part of it. You know what I'm saying? If you take accountability, you know what I'm saying, and think before you actually do something, you wouldn't have to worry about the consequences. But hey, Mr. Goodbread, I gotta run, man. So I'm gonna be in the chat though.
All right, no doubt. Things. Zone, you already know, my guy.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, yeah. I can't stay on much longer myself, but
No doubt, bro. Yo, I gave you your roses. Thanks for coming through.
Oh,
You know what I mean? Things.
Don, it was
no.
a pleasure speaking with you, bro.
Yeah, you too, man.
All right, have a
Word.
good one.
You too.
Word. Don't be no stranger, Don. So whenever you need to drop off, drop off. You know what I mean? If you
Yeah.
got anything you want to market that now and shit. Like you get your channel
Oh,
or whatever,
nah,
whatever you
I
do.
I don't really do much on my channel, so it's just a hobby thing to me, basically.
Okay, cool.
But yeah, like I said, man, I just uh, you're saying that these women need to hold themselves accountable. I'm saying we as men need to hold ourselves accountable.
I'll get you. I'll get what
Yep.
you saying. You know what I
You know what
mean?
I'm saying? That's that because again, we're the ones that are going to be held responsible. I mean, if we want to be leaders, shouldn't we hold ourselves more responsible?
We already do.
Okay. Okay. With that note, I'm out, man.
All right, bro. You
Peace.
already know.
They try to make you fall when you have the Holy Ghost, right? So again, she's trying to use what I said, and I think what she did was when I mentioned my older case that I just brought up to you guys, she cut and snipped it. My sister put hands on you and beat your ass. It's not hard to do that when you're cutting and snipping. She's really good at the digital shit, so I had to be ahead of her. But I wanted to address a comment from Charles Finley. People are saying he's a troll, so I'll find out if he is or not. But Charles wanted to know, why would I send nude pictures? Forgive me, y'all, if I said nudes. I sent my intimate pictures. When you're young and you're in your 20s, you tend to gravitate with other women who you might need them to give you a second opinion on something you're wearing for your boyfriend. I wasn't
You a liar, yo. You a liar, sis.
married 9 years ago. Okay, I wasn't a wife yet, so he's my husband now. So when I say my husband's family, I have to speak.
See, that's how I know you're a liar. Cause now you just claimed like now you know it's nudes. Because you wouldn't have to mention that you wasn't married then. You know what I mean? Because now that you say you wasn't married, you know that the level of disrespect I should say the level of disrespect heightens because you had to throw that out there. Oh, I wasn't married. So you was on some whole shit, bitch. You that was some news. That was some news.
To him as who he is to me now. So when I was sending this woman pictures, I'm sure any woman can attest that you sent your homegirl something you were wearing. Girl, how does this look? You think my man gonna like this? That's how we.
Ladies in the chat, my ladies, Rob, any ladies watching right now, put a one in the chat if you agree with what she said. If y'all that's what y'all do, that's just normal. That's normal behavior. Just send your homegirl some of your nudes. And when we say nudes, we're not talking about your nipples and your coochie pics, but we're just talking about lingerie, sexy, your thirst traps. Why the fuck would you send your friend? But anyway, if you a sister in the chat and you send your friend thirst traps, put a 1. If she bugging the fuck out, put a 2.
Were as friends. You feel what I'm saying? So I didn't want him to get that mixed up. It was stuff that I wouldn't want my husband's dad to see. I wouldn't want my family to see, right? That's me in an intimate setting, Charles.
So then that's what I'm saying. Like, why would you see how people try to dress it up? People try to dress it up because what it is be so triggering and so nasty and so hoish. Like a hoe don't like to be called a hoe. This why they get mad. A bitch don't like to be called a bitch. This why they get mad. So they always try to manipulate instead of fixing the bitch in them, the hoe in them. They try to fix the rules, and that's sad. That's sad shit right there, bro. Mind you, this was the gangster just a minute ago. Just a minute ago, Shorty was a gangster.
So I hope that resonates in your spirit and on
Yeah.
what I was saying. At the end of the day, when you sin,
may I say something on that, Daphne?
you can.
The thing is, because I don't know if it's a troll or not. Respectable women get second opinions from other women. Now I know some men, we used to dealing with hoes too much. Hoes get they ask the same question to other men because they hoes. Respectable women been respectable long before they got married. So therefore they don't ask us what we think. They're gonna ask a female what she thinks. That's how that type of stuff happens because they're not sending that stuff to us.
Thank you, Roger. Because if I would have said, I was sending them to a bunch of guys that were attracted to me and my full lips and my nice body. How this look, baby? You know they're gonna say it look like I want you to sit on my face. Some nasty shit, right? So again, I mean, Allie, haven't I sent pictures of you, girl? How this look? I've sent them to Allie before. So again, I wasn't the type of female that would ask a man when I knew his intentions were to have sex with me. So asking another woman that I know doesn't like other women, it's easier. So Charles, I hope that because he was trying to make it seem like I was cheating on my husband. No, baby, you have to dig deeper. I don't cheat. I'm very loyal. I don't do that. So again, this woman took pictures I shared with her when we were on talking terms and posted it in groups. It went everywhere. And people were inboxing me, Daphne. They knew it was me because of my tattoos. They know me. And it was embarrassing because I couldn't say that photo.
So it sounded like you was ass naked, freak. It sounded like you was ass naked, freak. You a freak off, yo. Did you go to Puffy party? Was you at one of them Puffy parties? She said the ultimate freak off, and then they be up here talking about she gonna hold other women accountable. How the fuck can you hold missed accountability, bro? Missed accountability, yo. The thumbnail ain't missed. The thumbnail ain't missed at all. She might have missed some accountability, but the thumbnail ain't missed at all, bro. This bitch is crazy, bro.
Photoshop. 9 years ago, nobody was that good. Right. AI technology. That's AI technology. Couldn't even say that then. So instead, I made a threat to her. And again, I own it. I meant every word. I was going to break her jaw. And I meant that. I was willing to do time for hurting her because she hurt me. The most embarrassing part is when your husband's family is like, oh my gosh, and they don't forget that. I mean, they might say, oh yeah, it happens. But I still, when I'm in their presence, I still get anxiety because I know that they know. Does that make sense, y'all? And when this woman tried to get me, and she came in there with that I'm not gonna cry wig on, it was funny when the judge was looking at her like, this is all a facade. You are a danger.
Yo, you know the funny thing about these folks, so these trolls, cause they got the funniest shit to say about people, but you never seen them. You never seen them, bro. Yo, she give me 10 shades lighter. She give me 10 shades darker than her avatar. You remember that shit Femi from the chat tried to pull on us over here? Remember that shit? Bitch try to look like a light-skinned bitch. She try to look like a light-skinned Instagram model. Whole time that bitch a black bitch. She a black glad bag wearing bitch. Yo, that shit was crazy, bro. Talking about catfish. Talk about catfish. Guys, we gotta start dating these bitches with masks on. Cause until they take that makeup off, they don't deserve to see how we look, bro. They always wearing a mask, bro.
Dangerous individual. So you sent them here? Oh no, that wasn't me. So if we run the IP, it's not gonna come back to you. Because if it does, I'm gonna lock your ass up. Then she was honest. Well, this case is gone. And he threw all my pages that I worked hard for in the air. I was upset with that, but I took it. I take that over me getting a charge. So guys, the harassment wasn't me harassing her. It was me making a threat to her that I meant. It was a promise. I really was gonna fight her. because I was embarrassed. I was in my 20s and I was embarrassed. Even though I looked good in the pictures she was sharing, I could have said, well, no, let me go ahead and start me on OnlyFans because they all know. No, I didn't want no one else to see the pictures. Is why I sent it to her. You feel what I'm saying? So again, like Roger said, Roger, I want to say thank you for that because a lot of men don't understand that us women, we like to ask other women because we know they're not going to say, girl, I just want to just kiss both of them breasts. Women don't talk like that. You feel me? Don't understand. I wasn't one to ask a guy for his opinion, right? So again, guys, if that makes sense, I appreciate you, Roger. You're laughing hard.
And I want to say this, cool. I don't think Charles is I think that's one of my subscribers. I don't think he's a troll. I think he just was genuinely asking because when you marry, you know, they really be like, you know, what you doing? So I don't think he's a troll. I'm just saying.
Yeah, I know. I get what you're saying. It's just it would have been better for him to say. He said, "Why are you sending it to your husband?" If he would have listened to what I was saying from the beginning, he would have understood that I wasn't married yet, right? So again, I want you guys to know that I just hate when people ask a question without analyzing what I said first. That's like a woman's trait. Like women would say, you know, back in the day they would say women, kids, and the dead is off limits. That was back in the day. I guess now it changed. But if I would have talked about her daughter, I would have been called a predator, right? I would have been called every other name in the book. So I still didn't attack her daughter. But she made it clear, my daughter has a degree. She's living in her own house. She's 25, okay, that's good for your daughter.
Bro, we don't believe you, sis. Your energy read, you will attack anything. You will attack anybody at any time, sis. So stop lying. Stop lying, yo.
I'm talking about your middle-aged ass who don't got a man and you're nobody's wife. That's a red flag too. And maybe that's why you're not anyone's wife, because you're focused on me and my growth and my life. And I've been doing this advocacy and holding people accountable for many years. And I've only had to go to court one time. And that was for something that I felt like I wasn't wrong. Now, did I make a threat? Yeah, I shouldn't have did that. I should have actually told my husband. But I responded in a way, in an emotional state, because that's what we women do. We see something and then we attack, right?
You see the admittance. They think crazy is a flex. Instead of going to see about themselves, instead of going to some emotional intelligence classes, these bitches is up on YouTube, you know what I mean, trying to gain attention. And this is a woman that has a husband. So we already know that she has a Ahab. She don't have no motherfucking husband. She got a Ahab and she is Jezebel. That's what they got going on right there. It's an Ahab and Queen Jezebel relationship. That's the cat.
I've learned to hold on to things and analyze it before I react, right? So again, guys, I just want you guys to know that you're going to hear a lot of things about me because this person continues to talk about me. But remember, I'm the villain.
Yeah, she the type of dummy, right? I'm going to tell you about people that like her, right? She the type of dummy that'll expose herself because she talk too much. So she'll expose herself because her conscience is eating her. So she'll try to tell you some shit thinking that somebody was going to use that. And whole time, that person didn't even need to use that because they just could let her talk. Let her talk. And she'll tell on herself, she's a dummy, bro. I ain't even gonna hold you, bro. I know one when I see one.
You dirty bitch! Look what you've done to my peonies!
They're marigolds!
Good God, I think she's right. They are marigolds.
I may not know my flowers, but I know a bitch when I see one! You dirty
villain. If you're scared of me, why are you still mentioning me? Why are you still posting pictures that look like me? Because I'm on their minds. If you would have posted you were in Chicago, they would have definitely found out where you were at. That's other people. That's not me. I don't need to put my hands on you. I already know the damage I can do to someone because I know how to fight. I'm not just one that will say, oh, I'm going to hurt you. When I showed that woman's job and her, I was doing this 9 years ago. I was still doing this. This ain't nothing new, doxing. But when she did what she did to me, I had to be one step ahead. So again, I shouldn't have threatened her, but that just told me that she was a coward. Because she was an internet gangster until I sent that text message to her phone. If I'm a fraud, show the receipts.
Yo, this is why I don't be looking over there, bro. Guys, this is why can't no black woman get me to look over there at what the white woman is doing, bro. Can't no black woman try to convince me that a black man is tearing black women down. Look at this shit here, bro. Look, do you hear this shit? Do you hear this mumbo jumbo? You can't make this shit, man. Just because she wasting our time, guys.
If I've used someone, have them come out and speak on it. Other than that, you're just doing the same thing Rhoda's doing. You're saying something happened and there's no receipts. But I want you guys to know that I'm not that type of person that would, go that low. If I'm holding you accountable, if anybody sees how I am in these Facebook groups, and now she's saying everything I do online is fake. If anyone followed me on Facebook, they banned me. I've never had a ban out of Facebook groups until this year. So Facebook changed up a lot of stuff now. If you go into groups and let's say that you catch somebody slipping and I figured just say that, they can report me. So I was on a group ban where I couldn't join and participate in any groups. But people are saying that my receipts that come out of the groups are fake. Well, then why am I on a ban in groups? So again, I don't have to prove nothing to people. I know if I showed their names, that would bring harassment.
Ma'am, hold up, ma'am. I know about Facebook. Now, I know about Facebook now. You're on a ban in groups because what you posted was not accepted in that group. So an admin blocked your stupid ass. That's why. Now, come on, sis. Come on, sis. Come on now. Come on. But I'm going to let you continue to kill yourself.
Harassment to that person's page, and then I'll be in trouble for that. So on Facebook and social media like Instagram, you have to cover names because those people can report you for bullying. It's a thing. Harassment. I lost 2 Instagrams over these things that they're saying is fake. How do you lose 2 pages for being reported for bullying and harassment? Only the person you're bullying can report you. So I want you guys to know that I've lost a lot of stuff.
That's not true. That is not true. That's another lie, sis. Hold on. You get one of these again. Anybody can block you. Anybody can report your stupid ass, ma'am. People see you. People see what you doing, yo. You may be fooling the majority, but not everybody is fooled. You know what I mean, ma'am? You may fool the people that don't go do the research, the people that don't go look up and see if what you saying out your stupid fat mouth is the truth. You may fool them, but you not finna fool no emotional, intelligent motherfucker that go and verify everything that they hear. No, that's not gonna work, sis. Not gonna work.
Stuff. I've been on a lot of 30-day bans, but people will still call my stuff fake because they're mad that I found my own lane. I'm the only one that was doing the text receipts years ago. Now you have all these pages doing them, and it's watering what I do down. It's watered down. So when I post, it's fake because they're so used to seeing it. But I'm the originator. People that have been following me for years know that I was the first one doing that because I was doing that. So again, guys, because I'm not showing the person's phone number, it doesn't mean it's fake. It means that if I showed the phone number and people started to harass them, I'm going to court for harassment. That's how easy it is now in social media. You got to be careful. I just wanted you guys.
That's true. You know what I mean? That's true. Now that's true. Because you do it. You do it. You try to silence people, especially when you steal their content or when you steal their idea, then you try to silence them. So you know. See, it take one to know one. People that you gotta watch these motherfuckers that know particular information. Like, why the fuck do you know that information? You gotta always ask yourself, like, why the fuck do you know that information?
You guys to know that you're going to hear some really bad things about me, and it's not true. A middle-aged, lazy individual who travels from state to state thinking she's like being fly. Listen, y'all, going from Tennessee to Chicago is probably $50, $75 on Spirit. Maybe $50. We're talking about Spirit, right? That ain't no real travel. So there's a difference between being flued out and you actually going from these low-level states to other states. Oh, yeah, girl, I'm going on a trip. Where, girl? I'm going to Texas. Oh, okay. That ain't nothing big. Oh, now I'm traveling again. Where you going, girl? Oh, I'm going to Alabama. Oh, okay. That ain't nothing big. That don't impress me. Show me something that no one else is doing. So again, all this traveling you're doing doesn't impress me. You think because you have a fro that you're better than me?
She naming every single thing that she despised in that woman that she's hating on, guys. This woman is naming every single thing that she hate and despise in another woman. Because remember, tiredness turns to bitterness. And she tired of lying and pretending that is her. That she number one. She tired of lying and having to cover up and having to lie and eat crab legs and try to convince people that it's her stuff when she know in the bottom of her heart that she a fucking thief, yo. I hate a thief. And God hate a thief, bro. God hate a thief.
You're not. You're not, because you have a 25-year-old daughter who has a job and all that. That's good for her. Before you start judging someone's life, look in that mirror. Just because you're a fro and you don't wear makeup don't make you better than me, because that wasn't a...
She mad, yo. She must be a wig-wearing diva, bro. Oh, she must be a boy-headed heifer. Because she mad. She mad. And she know a lot. My God. JB my God, wide receiver. She damn sure is tight. She know a lot about her stalker. Hey, ma'am, I don't know your name, but ma'am, you sure you not the stalker? Cause you giving us stalker vibes, yo. I'ma tell you right now, bitch. You giving us stalker vibes because you know a lot about your stalker, yo.
Demon came with his penis and put it in my mouth. And then he came again and he slept with me last week, and I told the pastor that I need deliverance again, and since then my private part has been itching.
It's been itching?
Yes.
Okay. Who are you? Who are you? Who are you? Who are you?
Demon came
enough to keep a man, honey. He still left you a baby mama, and I can't relate. My mother can't relate. Talk about my mom being a crackhead, but my mother had 4 kids. None of us are bastards. Can you say the same, Gail? No, you can't. So instead of you being the person that needs...
Wait up, yo. Hold up, foul. She slipped up. She slipped up. You know you done fucked up, right? Hold up. Now, I'm not the smartest nigga in the world, but a woman named Gail, she could sue because I'm not the smartest nigga in the world, but this woman is claiming that her stalker is named Gail. Like, y'all heard that shit. Hold on. I gotta play that back. So you fucked up. You waited to the end to sit there and fuck up. God damn, yo, she's a dummy.
All this traveling you're doing doesn't impress me. You think because you have a fro that you're better than me? You're not. You're not, because you have a 25...
All right, guys, let me add some education to this though, right? She's so hurt and she's so bitter. Remember, stagnant friends turn into haters. You know what I mean? And she's so hateful right now. She's so hateful right now that her emotions and not being in control of your emotions. That's why emotional intelligence is important. Sisters with sense, take message. Emotional intelligence is important because when you in your feelings, you're not in control of what'll come out your mouth. And that's where she fucked up at, guys.
5-year-old daughter who has a job and all that. That's good for her. Before you start judging someone's life, look in that mirror. Just because you're a fro and you don't wear makeup don't make you better than me, because that wasn't enough to keep a man, honey. He still left you a baby mama, and I can't relate. My mother can't relate. Talk about my mom being a crackhead, but my mother had 4 kids. None of us are bastards. Can you say the same, Gail? No, you can't. So instead of you being the person that needs mental health, why don't you start giving back and helping those who might need it?
For every
right?
man, there's a woman. And for every dummy, there's a dummy.
Traveling from Houston to Tennessee, all this big traveling, why don't you help somebody along the way? While you were in Chicago, did you see those blue tents? Those are homeless people. Won't you give them some money? Help them out since you're so rich. Like I said, guys, a lot of people act like they got money, but they don't. They don't. If you're going to talk about celebrity podcasts and Daphne, please come with receipts and know that I don't back down. And if you're one that likes to run to the police, just shut the fuck up then. You know you're a coward. You know you're not gonna do nothing. You're like a roach when the lights come on. You go into hiding. Be the roach. Stay in hiding. Keep making posts and not tagging me. You're doing a good job with that. People can see your fear when you don't tag me. If it's not directed directly at me, I will never respect it. So again, know that a lot of people post subliminals because they're absolutely terrified.
Now, I'm not the smartest nigga in the world, but the lady that she named in there, you know what I mean, she got a nice little lawsuit right there because that's defamation of character. Because you know what I mean, I can't imagine that the lady that she mentioned in that is that way. You know what I mean, this lady sound like she covering up something. She sound like she backtracking, like she covering tracks. I don't know what the hell she did specifically, but you know me, bro. I'm gonna find out. And y'all give me 1 second. Let me see. Let me see some shit. Know what I mean? Because she spoke about her husband. She spoke about some shit. So I got to do my research and shit. You know what I mean? Being that YouTube is a public platform and motherfuckers post these videos with no self-awareness, with no care in the world. You know what I mean? They just go hitting sin. They love hitting sin and shit. So know what I mean? Let me see something. Let me see about this husband shit. Cause these bitches be lying. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see if I can verify this husband shit. And if any of you good breads got a female that spend all day on YouTube strengthening and arguing with niggas, understand that that's not your girl, bro. Understand that's not your queens. Don't be doing extra shit for that bitch right there. That bitch belongs to the streets. Understand that. Don't be Ahab. Don't be Ahab for no female, bro. No female is worth you being Ahab. You know what I mean? That's disgusting. But let's see. Husband and shit.
If your followers know who I am, Prophet PI, they should know who I am. I'm going to dig up any and everything regarding you. I'm gonna look up everything about you, your life, what you eat.
Oh, so she got a little feminine ass husband, cause any nigga that got time to be digging up and be doing this this tea party shit, this Boston tea party shit, that nigga, that's a feminine ass nigga, bro. That's a feminine ass nigga. I'm gonna tell you right now, that nigga got a hell of a lot of hell of a mother traits in him. You heard what this nigga said? I gotta play that back. So we already know she with a nigga, a simp sucker.
If your followers know who I am, Prophet PI, they should know who I am. I'm going to dig up any and everything regarding you. I'm gonna look up everything about you, your life, what you eat, where you sleep at, who you encounter, and all that stuff. So the Bible says
Yo, and then you gonna quote the Bible, yo, bitch ass nigga. Mr. Goodbread said, "Bring it on, nigga." You look it up. You come look it up, nigga. In fact, I'll help you out, motherfucker. Cause I love niggas like you. I like little slave niggas like you. Slave boys like you, I love. I speak for the niggas that y'all pick on. Yeah. I speak for the niggas that y'all bully. Come on, bring it on. Let me help you out, nigga. Shit, well, I'm sorry, because at this point, I don't give a fuck who it is. This nigga come up there talking like he the big bad wolf. Motherfucker, come over here. You come over here. You huff and puff and bring your ass over here to the righteous fair.
Revelations 12:11. You are an overcomer by the blood of the Lamb and the words of your testimony. Everything that you've been doing over the years that I've
and this is sick. This is sick when this is what the church did. Remember, guys, even the devil know the scriptures. Even the devil can use and manipulate the Bible, right? White supremacy did it. So you see how these black niggas, this is why I don't let no black nigger try to distract me with white supremacy. Because these niggas have taken the same template that white supremacy have used on your ancestors, and these niggas done taken it and will try to get you with it. They will try to manipulate the shit out you with some shit that they don't even know what they talking about, bro. They do not follow it. I am God's favorite son. Remember I said that. So, sir, yo, this is mockery. This is mockery right here. You going down, bro.
I've
Count your
recognized, what I've
blessings,
noticed,
nigga.
is you're giving your testimony and you're helping other people through their testimony. One of the biggest problems with the world, as far as actually in the black, I'm gonna say it, actually in the black community, one of the biggest problems that I've noticed, me being a pastor, is the moment somebody tells their testimony, you got people out there that are going to gossip about what you're going through, but they don't want to talk
All right, but if you're a godly man, then you hold on. Let me finish this. Let me hear
about
that.
their stuff, And the main thing that I say to anybody.
All right, what about the people that don't mind because they healed? What about the people that embrace the repenting? What about those? You know what I mean? What about those? Because it is 20% of those.
We're all made from the same dust. So what makes your dust different from my dust?
Sir, we're not. See? Look how stupid he sound. Sir, we're not. Sir, we're not all made from the same dust, son. Some of these bitches is made from the rib. Remember, the bitch that made from the same dust, that's the feminist mind. That's the feminist minded female. That's Lilith. Lilith made from the same dust. Now, I mean, our first wife is made from the same dust. The woman y'all niggas lust over and be thirsty for is made from the same dust. But there's also another creation in that Bible, sir. But you wouldn't know that because you go to them Bible scriptures and look for the shit that works for you, that float your boat. You don't read the whole thing, sir. You cherry pick, sir. But there's two creation stories. So now what about the ones that's made from our ribs, sir? What about the ones that's made from our ribs, sir? Since you know so much. I tell y'all, watch these niggers, bro. Watch these niggas. These are Esau. These niggas is Esau. Y'all run around here thinking white man is Esau. No, that is Esau right there.
But you have people out here that want to make fun of or try to bash people based off of their testimony, right? And then Gail, she should be ashamed of herself. She should be.
Oh man, these niggas is out here calling people names.
Your followers know who I am. We're all made from the same dust. So what makes your dust different from my dust? But you have
these niggas out here calling names, guys. Y'all hear that shit? Y'all heard that shit? These niggas out here saying names. These niggas is defamation of character because they not spitting the truth. Homie thought he said some real shit, right? You saw how I just fixed up what he said just now? You saw how I corrected exactly what he said? But he up here in front of I don't know how many viewers sitting here talking like if he got some real so hell of a mother-ish. That's how modern women do it. And then they swag you like if they so right and they be so wrong. Our people suffer for the lack of knowledge, bro. This nigga is a dummy, bro. Hold on, bro. Hold. He get one of these. He gonna get one of these. Cause that was some real stupid shit.
people out here that want to make fun of or try to bash people based off of their testimony, right? And then Gail, she should be ashamed of herself. She should be totally ashamed of herself. You would think she learned a lesson from the past, but apparently she hasn't.
No. And do you think what Gail?
Look at somebody on the screen. They said not gonna share personal information, but you talked about her mother. Make it make sense. Nobody talked about her mother. Who talked about her mother? Nobody talked about her mother. She busting y'all in the head with that. That's how she lead. She leading in with the sympathy shit. Nobody really talked about her mother. Like I will play my ad lib right now, and I will talk about her mother. You know what I mean? But nobody have talked about that woman mother. Who is she? I mean, fuck her mother. Like y'all know how I am. Like, bruh, she out here spreading wrong gospel. She got niggas out here spreading wrong gospel. I don't give a fuck about her mother now. Her mother raised her wrong. Her mother, and I don't give a fuck. She can do whatever. Miss. All that ratchet Keisha shit. That shit don't work on me, nigga. I am a recovering pookie. That shit not gonna work on me, man. All that scare tactic shit, that shit not gonna work on me. I don't sign shit. Niggas come knock on my door, they not getting in. I'm not opening the door. None of that. Like, I know all those tricks. Like, I match energy. Like, what the fuck is she talking about?
Girl's doing is because she's jealous of me in a type of way. Because Prophet, I stopped talking about her on Sunday, but since Sunday, she's made 6 different posts about me. But she said I'm the one that's obsessed with her.
How would you know that if you're not watching, if you're not stalking this woman that you speak of? I mean, you didn't said the name, you done slipped up because your emotions is.
It's all got to do with jealousy. You know, you have people that you know, like I said in Proverbs 30:15, the horse leech has $2, give and give, and that deals with the spiritual leech. The spiritual leech likes to attach themselves to people, and if they have.
But that's what your homegirl did. And that's what you doing right now to her. You see how these niggas is? You see how these so-called spiritual niggas, these niggas that hide behind the Bible, but they cherry pick that thing. Because if he read the whole thing, he would know what he's doing is dead wrong right now. Who is this nigga, bro? I gotta go heckle him for in the word of Jesus. In the name of God. I got to go heckle him because he bugging the fuck out. He's playing the devil.
Have nothing going on for themselves, that person, and I'm pretty sure there's some people in your live right now. This is going to relate to them. You have people that are around you. They're trying to dress like you. They're trying to drive cars like you. They're trying to live like you because their life is falling apart. So they want to be like you. And if they're not if they're not reaching that goal, then they start to bash you in order to take the attention off of you to put it on themselves. That is a low thing to do, and it's sad that people do that. But you know, jealousy and envy is definitely inside of that. But also, the side effect of that jealousy and envy is why people stay sick. When you have those roots inside of your life, you start to that person will start getting sick. They'll have issues.
Oh man, bro, I was just cooking just now, bro. But the gender war clearly is between two these modern women raised sons and these modern women raised daughters, yo.
In their life, they won't be able to sleep at night. Their entire being about themselves is going to unravel to a point to where they have no peace. Even though you're going to sleep at night, that person can't even go to sleep because they have no peace in their life. And that right there.
What's crazy is this man don't even sense that he's around a demon. You're around a toxic chick. Everything you're saying, every scripture you're reading is calling the woman you sitting there trying to suck attention up from. And this is what I'm telling you guys. This is what I said during the mute, guys. What I was talking about during the mute is how you see how evil has no color and evil has no gender. This man is equally as stupid as she. He's equally as stupid as she, bro. Because niggas cherry pick through that Bible and they go believe what they want to believe. This that fixed mindset shit right here, bro. So this guy want to sit up here and have us really believe that he know what he talking about. When he's sitting in the presence of a demon, but he won't call that demon out. This shit is unbelievable, bro. Shit is unbelievable.
Side effect of that.
I agree. And I want to say, Prophet, again, thank you for all the hard work that you've done and for being a true supporter of me, knowing that, you know, what he's saying about me isn't true. And I appreciate you and your team coming through for me. Like I said, I don't deserve what he's done so far, but if he thinks I'm a fraud and I'm all these things, prove that. But don't sit up here and say that because I handle things differently than you or because I'm a bigger page than you and your license doesn't make you better than me. Because like I said, I don't have to be licensed to give people life advice. But we do that every day. Before we even went to school, when anybody came to us and said, yeah, girl, I'm going through this, we gave our friends and family advice and we weren't licensed, right? So me being a life coach, I'm giving them advice from my perspective. But I would never tell them something that a therapist is only allowed to tell them and risk myself and my reputation. I don't do that, you guys. Anything beyond my scope, I give them to the right person. I have no problem with that. I was supposed to work with the kosher clinician, but he works with Gail too. So I had to put him on pause as well. But he's also one that is a clinician, mental health, therapy. So again, I know people that are licensed and I know people that aren't. But there are bigger pages that are relationship gurus who are not even in relationships taking people's money. That isn't me. I don't take anybody's money. I've never asked anybody for a dime. I don't do that. If I wanted affirmation and I wanted attention, I would be doing way more. But I don't do that, you guys. So I just wanted y'all to know that Prophet and Gary, again, Gary's probably going to do what Gail did and only come at me because they don't want the drama from Prophet. But at the end of the day, Prophet is giving you, Gary, you have 19 hours to retract what you said and take that video down because you don't know me personally. And what you're doing is you're affecting my livelihood. That's where the defamation comes in. You're calling me a...
Yo, picture they try that shit over here in the Righteous Fit. Picture they try that shit over here, boy. These niggas is crazy, boy. I swear, these niggas, who the fuck? These niggas watch too many movies, man. These niggas watch too many movies, bro. And like I said, a lot of these women running around here, they never had that knock at the door with 50 bitches outside with bats like, yo, you run your mouth too much, yo. Tell your daughter come outside. They never had that. They not from that era, so they don't believe it'll happen.
A fake guru based off of your own opinion, and then you're clipping little 2-3 minute segments of a 3-hour video to prove what? You're wrong. When I was talking about my life, you guys, I was giving you guys the M&M. I was telling you about what I went through so that other people can speak about what they've gone through. I'm not going to be a mental health coach that doesn't tell you about their life. I want you to be able to trust me and know that I didn't just become a life coach overnight. I went through a lot of the shit that you're dealing with today. Most of your therapists don't know nothing about your struggle. They were born with a silver spoon. I'm not one of them. I'm a coach that was not born with a silver spoon. I've suffered. I've had death in my life. I've lost a parent in my life. I've went through abuse in my life. So I know that most of those things I went through are what people go through right now in their everyday lives. So again, guys, I never said I was licensed, never claimed to be. On my Instagram, it says life coach. The only thing I claimed was me working for the state, me being a private investigator, me having 4 college degrees.
Oh, good breads, man. I don't know what to tell you, yo. I don't know what to tell you, good breads. But I do know, I don't believe this hoe. Me personally, I don't believe nothing that come out that bitch mouth. She a lie. She a whole lie, bro. She a whole lie. And it's sad. It's sad that, you know what I mean? She talks so tough, but then she backtracked. Guys, let's get on into the main event. Let's go and get into the main event, yo. You know what I mean? And again, salute to my guy, Don Gordito. Gordito. You know what I mean? Salute to my guy for coming out tonight and not being a little pussy like that boy Big JXXX. You know what I mean? It's just sad, bro. It's just sad. But let's get into the main event. Ladies, man, y'all need to stop this shit ASAP.
What's up, y'all? So I got the goddamn shutties. So listen, everybody got that one like friend or family member that'll call you when they done got in some shit or some shit about to jump off and they want you to come get involved. So I get a goddamn phone call one day. So my relative like, where you at? Where you at? I'm finna come get you. Cause we finna go to this bitch house. We finna go to this whole house. I'm finna beat this bitch ass. These hoes try me and they already waiting. So we finna go around there. Where you at? Where you at? Hello? 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 The phone got to be motherfucking broke. Hello? We finna go where to do what? Cause who did what? Man, where you at, man? I ain't got time for all that talking. They waiting. Where you at? Cause I'm finna go to a bitch house. A bitch gonna film me. Hoes ain't gonna be trying me. Wait a minute. Hello? Did you call the right person? Man, love, where you at? You at the shop? Where you at? I said, hello, did you call the right person? Cause what the fuck are you talking about? Man, I ain't with all that talking and shit. Where you at? I'm finna come get you. Listen, hold on, bitch. Hold on. You ain't finna come get me to do e motherfucking thing. And here's why you not. And here's why I'm not finna go with your retarded ass. First of all, they said what? No, these hoes try me. Bitch saying I'm this and that. Well, what they said? Whole time about I keep shit going and this and that. And I ain't finna be fucking with her man and this and that. And so do y'all fuck with the same man? Yeah, but I don't give a fuck about that shit. Okay, so then that part true. What else they said? Tell me I be keeping up shit. Now you know you want to gossip. And you know you want to keep up some shit. Here you go with all this. Here you go. You goddamn right. So if you knew I was finna go with all this, why the fuck would you call me to go somewhere? You always call the bitch talking about where you finna go and what we finna do. You sit there and you get in shit and then you make decision about what's finna be done, but then you don't want to do it by yourself. You always calling me talking about we. Ain't no motherfucking we. Cause they ain't talking about me. Everything you just named it, they said. They ain't say nothing, love name and none of it. And even if they did, I still wouldn't give a fuck. Let me tell you something. I don't want to hear that. I don't know, bitch. Let me tell you something. And then you can make the decision whether you want to carry your ass over there or not. And I'm going to break it down so your ass understand just what the fuck I'm saying. You got fighters and you got people who ain't with that shit. So all that shit you talking about, that work on a fighter. So for y'all that like to fight, for people that like to get together and y'all like to tussle on the motherfucking pavement or in the grass or in the dirt, that shit work. All that tough talking, I'm going to beat your motherfucking ass, I'm going to wild out on you. All that shit, that work on another fighter. That really do. I'm from the projects. I know fighters, bitches who will roll up on you. And if you about that fighting life, y'all can fight. And if y'all see each other again, y'all can fight again. But let me explain something to y'all. There's those of us who not fucking fighters. That don't mean we scared. So what I'm trying to tell you is I don't fear any motherfucking thing that bleed. I do not. But when I tell you I'm not a fighter, I'm not finna tussle with now bitch to be pulling out my fucking edges and scratching up my goddamn face. You not.
And that's a fact. And I'm going to add one other layer, right? I'm not a fighter. You know what I mean? I'm just a good doer. I'm a good person. So best believe that the fighters, I done did good things for them. They not trying to see nothing happen to me. So you don't have to worry about me fighting. you. You have to worry about the fighters fighting you. And that's how it be. When they say real, recognize real, that's what they mean. So the person you talking about, ma'am, because I'm sure somebody gonna share this video to you. Yeah. The person you talking about, ma'am, they ain't gotta do nothing, bro. Because the fighters is on your ass.
Finna fucking do it. You hoes don't fight anyway like what I think a regular fight is. You hoes don't fight like dudes. You hoes don't square off and just throw blows. You hoes want to grab a bitch hair, pull a bitch weave off and shit. I don't got time for that. That shit costs. After I fight your ass, now I got to go buy new weave and all this shit. I ain't got time for that shit. So I'm not a fighter. So this is from people who don't fight to y'all motherfucking fighters. The shit y'all talk and the loudness that y'all get in y'all voice and the way y'all roll y'all neck and clap y'all hands together and pump y'all fists and shit, that works on fighters. I'm not a fucking fighter. I'm not finna tussle with you bitches in the grass or the dirt. So that shit don't work on me. What I will do is fuck one of you motherfuckers up if you make me feel threatened. That's what the fuck I will do. What I mean by that is that fucking tragedy, that fucking murder that happened with fucking George Zimmerman and Trayvon Martin, that shit made me research the stand your ground law in fucking Florida. You know what that means? I know the motherfucking law on fucking stand your motherfucking ground. So if one of you so-called fighting bitches want to run down on me about a motherfucking fight, I am not a fighter. What I do have is something in my purse that will fight for me. What I do have is something in the trunk of my fucking car that I would knock your ass out with and call the police when I'm done fucking you up to let them know I stood my motherfucking ground because I felt threatened. So all that shit y'all be talking about fighters that work on another fighter. A boxing match happens between two boxers. I'm not a fucking boxer. I'm not gonna fight. Now the second thing I want to tell y'all is for you motherfuckers that like to go to people's house. For you fucking fighters that think it makes sense to call somebody up and gather up a gang of people and say y'all finna go to a bitch house. Let me tell you something. And like I said, I'm from the motherfucking ghetto. So I don't know what nobody do, but you pull that shit on another fighter. So what I'm saying is, if you go around to another fighter house, that shit gonna work out just how you want it to work out. You gonna pull up, y'all gonna get out the car, y'all gonna talk a lot of shit, they gonna come out their motherfucking house, y'all gonna wall out in the yard, in the grass, or in the road, or whatever it may be, y'all gonna do what y'all do. That's gonna work out. Cause you going to the house of another fighter. Come to the house of somebody like me who don't fucking fight. For you bitches that be so quick to say, oh, I'm coming to your household. Come on. Come on. Come on. I'm waiting. Come right now. Come on. Pull up. Pull up. Let me tell you whole something. Because once I started owning properties, once I learned about how people feel about their fucking dwelling, when they own that shit, when this ain't no motherfucking apartment complex or no goddamn rental property, when I've learned how people feel about their shit, I gained a new perspective on life. So come to my goddamn house. Come on. I'm going to run down to you what's going to fucking happen. When you pull up on my goddamn street, I'm going to see you coming. Know why? Because when you look at the gate around my house, there's a sign on it that say motherfucking 24-hour surveillance. You know what that means? I done been through a lot of fucking threatening shit in my life, and I got a fucking camera system that automatically record to 2 different fucking storage devices. One of them ain't located at my house. But when you bend that corner and whatever car you choose to pull up in, you caught on fucking candy camera. When you pull up to my motherfucking yard or you choose to pull up in front of my fucking gate, let me tell you whole something. Pull up. When you pull up there, you ever seen them fucking suicide bombers? You ever seen that fucking shit on TV in them other countries where them people don't give a fuck? And they fighting for their fucking life? Or they don't give a fuck, their perspective and their outlook, nobody can't change it, and they willing to go out in the fucking blaze? That's how it's gonna be when you come to my goddamn house. I'm not a fucking boxer. I'm not a fighter. I'm not gonna come out to the curb and take my shoes off or come out with no tennis shoes and no fucking Vaseline. When you get to my motherfucking house, I'm gonna be fucking slinging bullets, fucking motherfucking grenades, goddamn motherfucking knives and shit. I might have some shit boiling on the stove. You will not come to my motherfucking house and think you gonna get a fight. That's not what's gonna happen. You gonna come to my house and get the motherfucking Taliban. That's what the fuck you gonna get. You bitches got to stop that shit, man. Always talking about you we finna go around to Keisha and them house. Go to their house if you want to. Go. You better hope Keisha and them is fucking fighters and boxers and they willing to come outside and tussle with your ass. Cause you go around to Keisha's house and Keisha like love and she don't fucking come out and fight. Bullets just start coming through the motherfucking front door cause you threaten a bitch dwelling. So they decide to stand their motherfucking ground. You gonna learn. You won't be able to take your ass to nobody else's house Only house you gonna be looking to go to is the fucking upper room. Y'all got to stop that shit. Until my friends and my relatives and my associates, if you looking for that motherfucking ride or die, that goddamn fighter that's gonna pull up on somebody with you to fight somebody, I'm not fucking doing it. People get shot every day behind a fat ass mouth and a hard ass fist. Do you hear what the fuck I said? People get shot every fucking day because they choose to bring a fist and a bunch of other people to a goddamn motherfucking gunfight or a fucking knife fight. Come to my motherfucking house. Come on, bitch. Y'all coming? Come on. Come on, I'm waiting. Come the fuck on. Y'all better stop that shit, man. Stop that dumbass shit. That shit ain't scaring nobody. It don't even scare the fighters. The people who fight, they ain't even scared of that shit. All that rah-rah, oh, bitch, I'm outside. You outside? Okay, hold on. Hold on, let me load this shit up. The fuck you at a bitch house? Bitch, I'm gonna push the screen out and open the one and start dumping fire through the mud. You think I'm finna come out and tussle? Let me get the fuck off here. Bye, y'all. Y'all have a blessed day.
Man, we had a lovely live tonight. We had a lovely live tonight, guys. I gotta go. I gotta do some life shit. You know what I mean? I gotta go back. I gotta go get to the family. But yo, it's been a pleasure and it's been an honor, guys. It's been a pleasure and an honor. And y'all don't be no strangers. All we do is tell the truth, guys. I'm unorthodox, but I am brutally honest, bro. That's all I know how to do. All I know how to do is remove the falsehood and be real with my brothers and sisters, yo. I don't mean no harm. And believe you me, the first time we meet, you're not gonna like me. I grow on you. I'm the type to grow on you. But guys, trust and believe. I did the work. I got every single thing God said you need to have to be holy and be blessed. I got it. I got all his benefits, all his rewards, guys. So I know what the fuck I'm talking about. Nothing gonna distract me. Nothing gonna deter me, bro. I'm focused, guys. And I got a secret weapon, guys. I found my virtuous woman, and all I'm gonna do is show y'all my route, how I did it. I'm not here to dingle what I have in front of you and oh, look at this, look at this. No, I'm here to show you how to get that, bro. All right, guys, and I ain't gonna hold y'all much longer. I know y'all need to get to what y'all gotta do. You know what I mean? Hump Wednesday tomorrow, guys. You know what I mean? I appreciate all of those who tuned in, but that's just me. That's just my energy. I can't sit around. When something is being wrong, I gotta speak up, guys. I gotta say something. You know what I mean? That's just me. That's just my energy. I come off as a troublemaker. I come off as a bully because I'm odd. I'm different. I don't believe that fake gotta be the new real. I'm gonna be real as possible. You know what I mean? I told y'all before, I may not be the best. I'm not the most articulate. I'm not the funniest. I'm not the cutest. You know what I mean? But I am the realest. I'm the realest. You know what I mean? Salute to everybody that came out, y'all. Appreciate y'all. Love y'all, man. Y'all wrap up, strap up, drink responsibly. Do not play with your life, guys. Really mean that, man. Y'all stay up.
You are not niggers. You are not coons. You may smoke reef and drink wine and do crazy, wicked things, but you are not a wicked person by nature. You have lent yourself to wickedness, but you are a divine creature that must now come into the knowledge and power of your own divinity. And no preacher can resurrect you into your divinity. It takes God himself to bring you into your own divine nature. So we're not dealing with prophets. We have walked out of prophet teaching. This is the time and the presence of God. So I don't talk about God will come. God is already here. And he's working in me to resurrect you to your divine nature.